Hello everyone, welcome. In this session we're going to use a weight to focus on single arm movements while keeping our body very still. I have a towel, a yoga block, and a pillow next to me. You can have soft props as well. If you don't have a light weight like a 5 pounds or below, you can use anything you have in your house. You can also use no weight, and that's great as well. Even holding on to something like a vacuum tube, it will give you some feedback here. The focus is to keep your body and torso still against the motion of the arm, specifically the space of your waist behind your lower back, where your waist is, in that relationship to the floor. Try not to let that lower back arch away from the floor, increasing the space, or conversely decreasing the space, lower back closer to the floor. Try to keep it very still. The arm with the weight is up to the sky, other knees bent, feet flat on the floor, free arm down by your side, keeping your body very still. As you exhale, the arm opens out to the side, keeping the body very still. Try not to rotate the torso towards the weight. And then inhale to return. Relax the back of the shoulder towards the floor behind you. As the arm opens, if it's too intense, feel free to let the elbow bend. If that doesn't feel good to you, let the elbow be bent and return to a long arm over your chest. Easy breathe. If it's too intense with the weight you've chosen, you could try a lighter weight as well. 8, easy. And you might find that a lighter weight is more comfortable for you. That's fine. 7. Nothing wrong with that. Take your time. Again, easy. Take your time stretching the weight away from you. 6. And then gentle returning now. You can feel how your torso really wants to rotate and shift towards that weight. 5. Try not to do that. Your body stays still where it is. 4. As the arm goes out to the side. And this is really great to practice one-arm things for this reason. 3. You can feel how your body is going to want to have to work. Try to encourage your body to work differently than it does with 2 arms with the same weight. 1 arm is much different to your torso and how it works. Other arm, I'm not sure I said that very well. So as this arm goes out to the side, I can feel how this side affects my body a little bit different. In return, my ribs want to shift over on this side more than a twisting sensation. And everyone's going to respond a bit differently. Regardless, I'm still trying to keep my torso very still. 8. Against the motion of the arm going out the side. So the arm focus, arm moving to the side. 7 is not the actual focus in my mind by itself. I'm really cluing into how my torso is responding. 5 to the weight moving away from me, coming closer to me. That's the whole reason we're doing this. Breathe deeply. 4. Try to keep your body very still, not shifting or twisting. Keep that lower back very still. 3. As far as you have personal comfort. Again, easy, no neck tension or strain. 2. And I have a towel here behind my head. You can make it a little thicker or thinner if you need to. Supporting your head and neck will make your shoulders much more comfortable in the long term for most people. Switch the arm here now. You can repeat that with 2 feet down, or I'm going to bend the opposite leg in the air and just keep it there. As the arm opens, my body has to stay here now. I have less points of contact with the floor, so it's going to be a bit of a different feeling here. And again, breathe deeply. 9, and then control, so my torso has to work a bit differently as well, with 1 leg in the air bent. Breathe deeply. 8. And again, feel free to bend this elbow if it doesn't feel good to you. 7. The arm does not have to be completely straight. Gentle. Breathe deeply. 6. Really focus and hold on to keeping that body very stable and still. 5. And keeping this leg very still as well, as much as you can, without pain or strain. You can always put the leg down. 4. There's nothing wrong with putting the leg down. Nothing wrong with taking a break ever. Easy. Breathe. 3. Fantastic, good work there. Again, keeping that torso from rotating or shifting to as much as you can. The arm may not go as far as you want it to, no big deal. Return 2 legs down, switch everything. Here I have my opposite leg of arm that's moving. Leg stays still, arm goes out to the side. 10. Take your time relaxing, relax that back of the shoulder towards the floor behind you, especially when you return. 9. Tendency is to really push that weight up, and that causes a bit of a twist to your torso. 8. Gentle. And then return. Easy breathe. Again, keep your lower back very still. Make sure you're breathing. 7. Breathing is so good for you. Keep the air moving in and out. Easy breathe. 6. If I'm saying exhaling and you're inhaling, it doesn't really matter as long as the breath is moving. Try not to hold on to your breath. 5. And that's a real common tendency that's very normal for people to do, is they kind of hold their breath and then move. 4. And then return, but that's not the safest practice long term. 3. It's much safer for your body to keep the breath moving in and out the entire time while you're moving. 2. When you hold on to your breath, it can put pressure on certain parts of your body unnecessarily, and over time that can build up a pattern that is hard to break and not healthy to sustain. Now I'm going to have the other arm. I'm going to have the same side leg in the air bent. Even though it was just in the air, that's the choice I'm making. Ooh, and this is going to be much different because I really want to fall open towards that arm with that leg bent. I can really feel that difference here. Breathe deeply, 9. So maybe your arm won't go as far as you've been used to. That's okay. Breathe deeply and gentle. 8. Take your time. Make sure your head isn't moving out of the 7 to try and gain support there. Easy breathe. Gentle reach. 6. Lower back stays very still. Other arm just resting on the floor. Back of the shoulder towards the floor as well. 5. Specifically when you return. Easy. Again, it's very funny how that tipping point happens, right? 4. Just go a little bit too far and suddenly you feel your body tipping. Breathe deeply, gentle. 3. Take your time. Really good work here. Gentle, easy breathe. 2. Nice work. Everyone. One more time. Again, you can always let the little bend. No big deal there. You can always take a break. Return. We're going to switch everything. Breathing in. Ooh, that is so fun. Easy breathe. I can really feel that challenge here. Breathe deeply. Now I'm keeping my torso very still against the single arm moving. Especially with that same side leg in the air. It's very fascinating. Easy breathe. It helps you understand that your body, 7, is responding at all times as a unit to whatever you're doing. Breathe deeply. 6, and using one arm is much different than using 2 arms at the same time for that reason. Breathe deeply. 5, changing your base of support has great import as well. Breathe deeply. 4, because in life, as you know, we're very really standing evenly on both feet to do everything. 3, most basic things, we're often in a staggered stance where our legs are not underneath it directly. 2, the whole time. Easy. One more time. That's really foundational. 1, you got it. Return and rest. Excellent work. Now I'm going to change positions here. I'm going to lay on my side. I'm going to use a small pillow to support my lower ribs and a yoga block to support my head. If you don't have these props, they're not necessary. You can just do the best you want with what you have. You can also just use your arms to support your head if that feels better for you. I'm going to have 2 legs bent forward here. That offers me the most support for the exercise series. And this, you can have a rolled up towel under your ribs here that just makes it easier on that bottom shoulder specifically and helps keep the ribs even side to side relative to the pelvis. 2 knees bent forward, like I just said. Now, here you might not like this weight that you've chosen. Feel free to use a lighter weight. The arm can go down easy. Now, without moving your torso, again, lift the arm to the sky. And here, try not to let your lower back round, right? So like we did laying on the floor on our back, you try that small supportive space there. 9. That would be just like you were laying on your floor, on the back. But it's hard here because there's nothing touching the back of your body. 8, to offer you tactile feedback. And that's normal. Easy, breathe, gentle. 7, you can feel how this feels different, right? You might feel a lot more emphasis on the shoulder here versus your torso. 6, in part, that's because the thing under your ribs, if you've chosen that, is really offering you a lot of stability. 5, so without this pillow here, it'd be a lot more focus on balance. 4, easy, so feel free to not use this pillow if your neck and shoulders feel comfortable doing so. 3, easy, just make sure you want to lift that waist a little bit so the ribcage isn't pressing down to the floor the whole time. Easy, breathe. I think we have one more to go. Sorry, my counting skills are not the best despite me having to count all day long to 10. Easy. Now I'm going to flip over. If my transitions are too quick for you, you can always hit pause. And on this side, you might find that you need a slightly different setup. That's normal. No one is symmetrical side to side. You might need a higher or lower pillow for the ribs and or head. Knees bent forward, little arch to your lower back. The arm lifts up gently. 10. Only go as far as you have comfort, and then lower with control. Again, 9. Easy. Make sure your lower back is not slowly rounding as you lay on your back here, on your side here, 8, or arching markedly. Try to keep it very still as the arm moves. 7. Take your time. Head resting, body stay still against this arm moving. Breathe deeply. 6. Like I said on the other side, you might not enjoy. 5. The same weight load laying on your side like you did laying on your back, and that's normal. Use a lighter one on both arms here. 4, as much as you can. Keep that body very stable and still. Easy, breathe. 3, 2 more, everyone. Good job. Take your time. Easy. Breathe deeply. 2, keep that body very stable. Easy, gentle, supportive arch to your lower back. 1, and then bring it down. I'm going to switch sides again. This next one is slightly different. Right, now the bottom knee is bent forward. Our top leg is going to be long in the air, or you can repeat with 2 knees bent forward or leg long on the floor. Right, hips are square, little arch to your lower back. Top arm lifts up and lowers down. Gently stretch that top leg long. Breathe deeply. 9. Take your time. Easy. Now, if this is not challenging enough for you, You could add more weight if you'd like to, no big deal there. I'm only recommending 5 pounds. 7 as a place to go, or go for most people. Breathe deeply. 6, I think lifting 5 pounds in many ranges of motion. 5, relative to gravity, is really healthy, but maybe you want some more, and that's fine. 4, as long as you're comfortable. Keep this top leg stretching long. Breathe deeply. 3, and now you can feel how the balance challenge is a lot more in this bottom arm and leg. 2, specifically this top arm lowers. Easy breathe. You can really feel that. Yeah, see, it goes by so quick. I'm going to change to the other side. You can also choose to just do one side consecutively for 3 rounds or 4 rounds or maybe 5 rounds. How dare I recommend that? That's fine as well. I'm just doing a basic set of 3 here because I think that's what most people have the time in their lives and psychological allowed for. 1 long line, top arm lifts and lowers. Take your time. 10, so the ankle, knee, hip, rib, shoulder, ear are in 1 long line. 9, from a ceiling view, aerial view. Breathe deeply. 8, top knee straight facing forward. Gentle, breathe deeply. 7, small arch to your lower back, head resting down. Easy, breathe deeply. 6, you can feel that weight is really challenging your shoulder girdle here. 5, directly, but also your balance as it lowers in front of you. To use that bottom arm leg a lot more. 4, than we did with 2 knees bent forward. Breathe deeply. 3, excellent work, everyone. Take your time. Breathe deeply. 2, one more time. Head resting. And again, you can always bend the elbow if having a straight arm does not feel good to you. We have one last round with one more different permutation of the leg to do. I'm going to lay on our other side here. Now my top foot is forward. Bottom leg is straight. Bottom leg is in the air. Right, your hips are as square as possible. Gentle arch to your lower back, head resting down. 10, just keep that bottom leg in the air the whole time. Breathe deeply. 9, keep your body very still. Gentle little arch to your lower back. Breathe deeply. 8, head resting the whole day there. Keep that bottom thigh bone in the air. 7, nice, gentle, slow tempo here. Easy, gentle reach. 6, you're doing a great job. Just 5 more here. Take your time. 5, stretch that leg long away from you. Up in the air. Breathe deeply. 4, gentle arch, stretch, 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 stretch. 3, head resting the whole day. Stretch that leg away from you. Breathe deeply. 2, oh, such a good feeling. 1 more time. Oh my God, that leg gets so heavy. Yay. And then rest and other side. Really great job. So you may have experienced that as much more of an endurance challenge on the bottom leg because that top leg is really supporting and sort of balance that would be more aggressive, right? Easy. Bottom leg in the air. 1 long line, little arch of the leg. Top arm just lifts by itself. Bottom leg just stays where it is in the air. Knee facing forward. 9, gentle head resting. Little arch to your lower back. Control. Breathe deeply. 8. Feel free to not use this thing under your ribs there. 7, as long as your neck and shoulder are comfortable. Breathe deeply. That will make the balance challenge 6 more rich. Take your time. Stretch that leg long in the air. Breathe deeply. 5. Navel towards your heart. Head resting. Easy. Stretch, lengthen. 4. 3 more to go here. Take your time. Easy. Breathe. 3. You can still feel that nice shoulder work involved. That's great. 2. Many people need this a lot. Easy. Breathe. 10 goes by so fast. And rest. Excellent work. Our next one is going to be on our hands and knees. If being on your hands bothers your wrist, you can have one towel folded up with the hand supported on the towel with the palm higher than your fingers on the floor. That will help a lot of people out. So it may not be perfect for everyone. Right. Now, little arch to your lower back here. You're pushing the floor away from the crown of the head, reaches long. One arm has the weight. It's a big challenge here to not shift the body one way or the other. So the arm reaches out to the side and then returns. Pushing that floor away, and you look down at the floor between your hands now, reaching the back of your skull towards the ceiling. Breathe deeply. 8. And you may not like this 5 pounds here at all. Use a lighter weight. 7. And again, feel free to bend your elbow as well. 6. No big deal there. Easy. 5. Take your time. Reach that arm long. Body stays still. 4. You're doing really well here. Crown of the head reaching long across the room. 3. Back the skull towards the ceiling. Look down the floor. 2. I can really feel how that leg on the opposite side of arm moving. It's having a hard time staying connected to the floor, and that's a good feeling. In terms of the balance challenge, the balance and coordination. All right, I'm switching sides here. Small arch to your leg, try not to let it round. Here we go, belly strong. Just reaching arm out by yourself, and then return. Back of the skull towards the sky behind you. Now look down to the floor in front of you. Push the floor down. 8, Hips nice and square as much as you can. 7, take your time, easy reach, press. 6, really good everyone, take your time. Again, easy. 5, feel free to bend the elbow. If this arm has a hard time, 4, with this weight load, use a wider leg on both arms. 3, the next time around, no big deal. Reach. 2, one more time, easy, gentle reach, up. Other side, really good job. You can always take a break. Now I'm going to have the opposite leg long, so the opposite leg of arm that's moving is long here. Take your time. Everything else tries to maintain the same relationship. Reach out. 10. Take your time. Push that floor away from you. 9. Good everyone. Easy reach. Take your time. 8. Hips nice and square the whole day. Push the floor down. 7. Back of the skull towards the ceiling behind you. 6. Hips square. Try not to twist your body when you lift the arm. 5. Keep your body as still as you can. Breathe deeply. 4. There's really still a lot of strength there. 3. And you can really feel the shoulders. 2. Saying thank you for all this activity, all of this stimulation. What a good feeling. And use the other side here. So it's the opposite leg of arm that's with the weight. Push the floor away. Hips square. Gentle arch to your lower back. Reach them up. 10. Take your time. Gentle. Not your knees don't like this. You can put something soft under your knee. 8. If this ankle on the bottom knee doesn't like it. 7. You may try propping that knee up and curling your toes under. 6. If you can't curl your toes under with no knee pain. 5. Without a prop under that knee. 4. So putting a little pillow under this knee may help. 3. With discomfort in the ankle toes. Breathe deeply. 2. And that can be kind of surprising for people. Easy breathe. Just elevating that knee off the floor. Let me show you on a block or anything. May give the ankle a little bit ease. It may not be forced to one range of motion or another. And that could be really helpful for people. Other side. Our last round. 3 rounds go by so fast, right? Now that long leg is just going to hover in the air or not. And you're on, woo! Take your time. Push that floor away from you. 9. Good work there. Easy, gentle. Breathe. I know you can feel that balance challenge here, definitely. 7. The leg is not very high. It's nice and low, so the hips can be square. 6. Push the floor down. Try not to twist your body with the weight. 5. You stay still. 4. As the arm moves by itself. Really good job here. 3. Excellent work, everyone. Take your time. 2. One more time. Woo! Other side. Really great job. Take a break. You can always hit pause if my transitions are too quick for you or you just want to take a break. No big deal. Just the arm by itself. 10. The leg is long in the air. Nice and low. Toes are just barely off the floor. 9. Pushing the floor with you. 8. Take your time. Gentle arch to your lower back. 7. Make sure you breathe. Lots of balance here. 6. Excellent. Okay, everyone. Take your time. Push and reach. 5. Really great job in there. Stretch and reach. 4. Excellent. Control. Breathe. 3. Very nice. Easy. Back of the skull towards the sky. 2. Look down to the floor. In front of you. Yes. 2 knees down. If you can, chin to chest, tail to face, hips go back around your spine. You can also lay on your back and hug your knees as your chest as an alternative. Excellent work. Really great job. So that was a nice way to use the floor to give yourself feedback about your body, what happens when you use one arm and you change your base of support with one leg or 2 legs, right? You can really feel how your body works differently with one arm than when it does with 2 on 2 legs versus when it does on 1. That's really a great way to think about exercises. Can I do this? What happens when I do that? It's not always about making your heart rate increase, well, that's fine, or increasing the weight load, well, that's fine as well, right? There are many, many different facets to exercise to help you have a healthier practice lifelong. My name is Eric. This is Nucleus Strength. I look forward to getting stronger with you in the future. Yours in good health. Take care.